Hello, third grade students. Today we're going to continue learning and practicing how to analyze and solve problems involving area and perimeter. I promise it's going to be really short and fast so that you can go and work on your assignment, which is posted on Seesaw today. Okay, so let's get to work. First problem that we're going to practice is this one. First step that I need to do is read carefully every word so I can find the keywords that I was talking to you about that is going to help me find what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. A rectangular quilt is 5 feet wide and 7 feet long. How many feet of lace are needed to cover the edges of the quilt? Okay, now, I know that in this problem they are giving me the wide side and the long side. Okay? So let me think what is asking me to find. It's asking me to find how many feet of lace are needed to cover the edges of the quilt. Okay? So the first thing that I'm going to imagine or picture in my mind is a rectangular quilt. Okay? So I want you to look at this quilt. Remember that a quilt is what you use at night in your bed to cover from the cold. Okay, now this is a quilt and these are the edges. Now, edges in Spanish mean los bordes. Okay, it's asking me to find how much lace is needed to cover the edges or the outside part of this quilt. Okay, everything that tells me the outside part of a figure or the distance around a figure or what needs to be covered around or on the edges of a figure is telling me that what I need to find is the perimeter. Because remember the definition of perimeter is everything that is around the figure or the distance around the figure. Okay, so first step done. I already know that I need to find the perimeter. Okay, next step is I am going to be drawing a rectangle. Okay, so that I can label all this data that this problem is giving me. Okay, so here's my rectangle, and the data is telling me that there are 7 feet long in this rectangle and 5 feet wide in this rectangle. Okay, now in order for me to find the perimeter, because the perimeter is the addition of all the sides, what's gonna happen if I only have two sides? If I'm missing the other two? Well, let's keep in mind that if they give you the length and they give you the width, that's more than enough. Why? Because you know that this top side is the same as this bottom side. So on the bottom, I'm going to have 7 feet, same thing, because it's the same measurement as the one on top. And on this side, which is the same as the other side, I'm also going to have 5 feet. Okay, so now I'm ready to find my perimeter, which is adding all the sides. And I am going to say that perimeter is equal to 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 5. Okay, you can say it in any order you want. I want to place it in this order because I know it's easier for me to add the doubles. Okay, because I know that 5 plus 5 equals 10 and 7 plus 7 equals 14. It's easier for me to add 14 plus 10 because all I need to do is add the tens together and the ones will stay the same. Okay, so the perimeter would be equal to 24. And now I have the answer, and the answer of how many feet of lace is needed to cover the edges of the quilt is 24 feet. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, first step. Remember, read carefully. It says the floor of a delivery van has an area of 56 square feet. First step, they are giving me the area, so I know that I don't need to find the area here because I already have it. And then it's telling me that it's 8 feet long, so they're giving me one of the sides, the long side, which is 8 feet. How many rows of 8 boxes that measure 1 foot by 1 foot can be put on the floor of the delivery van? Okay, so if they are giving me the area, when they give me either the area or the perimeter value, what I know, I already know that I need to find the side length that is missing. Okay? So, first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to draw my rectangle and label it with the data. Okay? That's very important so that you can picture exactly what you are doing. All right? Okay. So here's my rectangle, and I already have my long side that is already given me, which is 8 feet. Now I know I am missing one of the sides, okay? But I have the area, and the area is equal to 54 square feet, 56, okay? If I have the area and I have one of the sides and I need to find the other side, what's the step that I need to follow? Okay? We've learned in previous classes that what I need to do here is divide the area by the side length that they are giving me. 56 divided by 8 equals 7. Why? Because I know that 8 times 7 equals 56. Remember that a division is a backwards multiplication, okay? So I already found my side length, which is 7 feet, okay? So no more to say. You know how to find the keywords. You know how to find the area or the perimeter of the side length of a figure. And you know how to solve a word problem. Okay? So now you're ready to go and work. That means I'm going to be taking you to CISO so that I can show you what you're going to do. Okay? Now, I want you to look here that I have a worksheet for you. It has 4 exercises only, okay? And I am going to be doing number 1 with you so that you only have to do 3 and you have more practice, okay? Now, how did I enlarge this worksheet because it looked small? Well, I clicked on the plus sign, okay? And then I made it bigger, all right? So, let's read what it says here and let's view the instructions. The instructions are telling me that I need to use the pencil tool to circle what you need to find, area, perimeter, or side length. Use also the pencil tool to write the answer on the line. Use the drawing tool to draw the figures you need. And you may tap the microphone and explain one of the exercises, whichever you want, the one you choose. And then you tap the check mark to add it to your journal so that your teacher can receive it, okay? All right, so those are the instructions. Now, first problem says Bradley wants to carpet his hallway. The hallway is 4 feet wide and 10 feet long. How much carpeting does he need? Now, I'm picturing a hallway, which is like a rectangular space. And if I am going to put carpet on the hallway, I'm thinking that if they're asking me how much carpet do I need, they're talking about the inside part that needs to be covered by the carpet. What's everything that's inside a figure or that is covered inside? Oh, that's the area, okay? All right, so that means that what I need to find is, let me take the pen, the area, all right? So now that I know that I need to find the area, I am going to be drawing my rectangle or the carpets. And I am going to be labeling with the data here. It's telling me that it's 10 feet long, so I know that 10 goes on top here. And 4 feet wide. To find the area, I know that what I need to do is multiply the length times the width. And everyone knows that 10 times 4 equals 40. Okay? So the answer to this problem is 40. 40 what? Remember, this is area, okay? So it would be 40 square feet because that's the unit that they're giving me this data on. Okay? So now the first one is already done for you. Now you can go ahead and do the other three on your own, okay? So good luck. I hope this was enough practice for you and that you can do a very, very good job. All right? So go on and work and see you the next time. Bye, guys.